Hello, everyone. Just going live for a little bit here. Chat for a little bit longer. Hello, everyone. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Laura, good to see you again. Good to see everybody again. Yes. Trying a little different setup here. Got my tablet in the tripod this time. Hey, Jared. Yeah, glad you guys make it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, long time no see, huh, Laura? So yeah, that was a fun adventure. It was good getting out and investigating with everybody. After it all happened and when I got all the footage, I wish I would have done some more alone time in a lot of the places. I should have went down in the basement myself by myself too. Yeah, that place is pretty active. I thought, it was especially the orbs I caught in the bar area there. That was pretty wild. It seemed to have something to do with that. I can't remember that guy's name right now, but it seemed to have something to do with that guy. The first orb seemed like it was trying to get away from him. Then there was another orb after he was walking out past the camera there, another one following him. Yeah, that light in that room turned on a few times, but I'd never, I wanted to capture it on camera, and yeah, so I just like, I'm just gonna leave the camera there, and hopefully it'll capture it. And luckily I got it. But yeah, during our time investigating there was a couple times you walk back into the banquet hall and the light was on, and you go turn it off again, and you're wandering around the banquet hall there, and it wouldn't turn on. You leave the room, then come back, and then lights on again. Yeah, I'd like to go back too. It was really cold too that night, so there was some theories too that how stuff kind of slows down when it's cold. So maybe that has some basis to it. Because even it's harder to get going when you're when you're cold. But it was I think it would be probably more active if you go back in there. It's warmer because that storage room is really cold and there was a lot of cold air coming in. There was a door in the basement, and a lot of cold air coming in by that door. The closer you got to that door, the colder it was. So I don't know if the cold had an effect in it, but there were some theories about that being we were discussing that night too. But it was a fun night. Glad it. Wish you could have be able to make it out there, buddy. That would have been awesome to have you there. It was cool having Sherry there, though. Again, we haven't seen Sherry since we went to Gatlinburg, so that was really fun having her around. She did that epic 6 hour live stream or 7 hour. I don't know how long that live stream was. She was live streaming forever. It seemed like right when we walked into the place till pretty much when we left. But it was easy to find out where Sherry was. You just start up your phone and look at the live stream. Oh, she's down here. So it was kind of easy to find her. Just to the delay, she was hiding in a couple places when Pat Rican and Rob were kind of looking for her. Yeah, thanks, JJ. It was a fun video to make. I got more video, but the rest of the video I have is not going to be really paranormal. This is a lot of the daytime stuff. So I'll touch on some of the history. Also, we had like a tour before went off and investigated on our own. So I'll probably put together a video of them giving us a tour and some of the other EVPs that they had caught, which was pretty cool too. So there was, it gives you some background on some of the uh, people that haunt that place. So I got a couple more videos coming out on this subject. And I took a picture. I was filming a lot of the artifacts and stuff like that. So I do want to put that together too. So give you that. I'll put up a historical video of the mill too. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, Lori, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching the video. Yeah, the history of the place was pretty cool though. That especially it was Henry Ford saved it from destruction. Put in a generator in there, hydroelectric generator, and provided power to the community there. So it's got some good history. So it saved the wrecking. It got saved from the wrecking ball twice, I believe that they were saying. I know once definitely because of Henry Ford saved it, and I think later after Henry Ford was gone, and more recently it was saved again, and that's when it was turned into the museum. So yeah, it got saved twice. Thanks, Lori. And smash that like button, you all. And I want to get back to that area too, because during the daytime when we were there, we found an old cemetery that was covered in snow. Rob went walking around, and Rob did a live stream at that cemetery. He went walking through the snow. Me and Pat Rican didn't have any boots or anything like that, so we didn't want to go trekking through snow and tripping over some tombstones or something that were buried in the snow. So we sat back in the car while Rob kind of walked around the cemetery for a little bit. Hey, Bad Rican. Hey, White Witch. But I would like to go back there and check out that cemetery. There was some old graves there, and some of the people. There was a battlefield that we stopped at, checked out too, out in that area by the mill. So I would definitely love to do an investigation out at that battlefield, especially when some of the signs we saw that there was like 2,000 people. I can't remember the number of it. There were several people that they found. Oh, that was like maybe it was in year 2000 that they found the skirmish line. So there was a bunch of bones and people that they say that that's where the skirmish line was. So right where they dropped is where they were buried or whatever. So yeah, I'd like to get back out there and do an investigation. Battlefields are always active. So that's why I'd like to get out to Gettysburg one time too and get the EVPs out there. There's some amazing EVPs I've seen from that place. I'd like to capture some of those myself. That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll have to plan that weekend. We'll have to get out there when it's warmer. Have to do that. I wonder if we should maybe check into that really, before we plan on planning that and make sure we can be out there at night. Seven Gables Road, is that like one of the urban legends of the area out there too? We have a Munger Road is not far from us out here too. That's I know they made a movie of that. I've been down that Munger Road at in the middle of the night, and it's a creepy road. No lights, even though you know, just you could get out of the road and go a couple blocks down. There's the strips of activity and lights, and But yeah, you get down this road and it just seems like it's in the middle of nowhere. And the railroad tracks are there and everything that is the whole urban legend of the place is what they, it's there. I never had tried the putting the baby powder on the car and sitting on the tracks 'cause I don't know about sitting on the tracks there. I don't want to trust it and have a train come along. Oh, great. I don't want to hear no witch scream then. Yeah, I want to see what Rob caught too, especially after watching the footage back. I didn't know that I caught the orbs on the SLS like that. And I thought that one orb, the first orb I see when the guy comes, right before the guy comes out of the kitchen area there, how fast it kind of moves. It moves pretty fast. And, usually when you see orbs, they're kind of, they kind of slowly float by and kind of you can count as, sometimes you can think it's like a dust, it's picking up dust or whatever. But this was the infrared camera and you see that thing zip down the hallway. Which Crybaby Bridge, Patrick? In the one Southern Illinois, there's a lot of Crybaby bridges. Yeah, yeah. You got to make sure your car is pretty clean so it doesn't stick to the oil and get that false positive that way. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I'd do it out there. Like I said, the train tracks over on Munger Road there are active train tracks. So I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, I do like the different viewpoints too. I liked when we did the prison video where we got everybody was there. Rob was there, Lakeshore Paranormal was there, Southern Afterlife and Exploration Unknown, Carlos the Fam too. So it was cool seeing everybody's take, and what they individually caught. So that it's fun when you do these big collaborations like this. I like to get out with John and Josh again too, and Carlos too. Carlos was fun to film with. I got when we were just before we went to the prison, we were cruising around the area, and so I was riding with Carlos, and we got a lot of time to chat and everything like that. It was fun, it was really fun hanging out with Carlos. And I went to the prison. That was the second time John went to that prison with me, so it was a good time. I like those guys. They're all good guys to hang out with. And it's too bad Lakeshore Paranormal and Alley didn't make it out to the old mill also. I guess they were supposed to come, but then I'm not sure exactly. But those plans changed. But it would have been cool to see them out there. Hi Deb, how you doing? Glad you can join us here. We're just talking about chatting a little bit. Just had my premiere for the old mill, so kind of going over some of that stuff. Yeah, it's too bad we didn't know you at the time. You live really close to me, so if I would have known you back at the time when we were going to the prison there, you definitely would have been invited. Yeah, Rob and Buddy was there too. Buddy was in got to go to that prison. Yeah, that was a late night too. So we didn't get out of there till the sun was coming up in the morning. We did get a late start though. We kind of got jacked around on that deal, but it is what it is, and we still had a good time. Yeah, I have to reach out to the director of the museum over there, see if I can set something up maybe for the fall or something like that. I know they get kind of back, they get pretty busy with events and stuff like that for Halloween, so maybe either before month before Halloween or in November or something like that before it gets too cold. Yeah, that banquet hall in the old mill there too was I heard a lot of noises. I don't know. There was, they had the heater noise, but the heater would turn on and make a couple bangs. There was always when the heater was off, you would always still hear something that sounded like it came from the back corner of the banquet hall. So I think that's what we were catching on the video there too. 'Cause even when we were sitting in that room and watching the light, trying to watch the light to see if the light would come on, we would hear bang, and it was like always turning around. We're like, that came from the back corner over there. And one thing I didn't do in the banquet hall there, I don't know if Bat Rican got in there, was the bathroom where they say the guy swears at you. I was gonna do that. I was gonna go in there for a bit and with the EV, the recorder, try to capture some EVPs, but I totally forgot, and I just needed some more time, I guess. So that's why I would like to go back there. And that was pretty the highlight. That was the funny part, I guess. Hey Ben, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, you didn't get into the bathroom either, huh? Bad weekend. That's too bad. I now got to watch see if Rob has anything. I wanted to get in there with the audio recorder. That thing is super sensitive, and I'm doing good. Ben, I just had the premiere of the video, so I hope you can go back and check that out. So we're just here chatting for a little bit. Yeah, see, he forgot about the banquet hall area. There was some other rooms. I wanted to get down to the basement too, and I didn't get the chance to do that. I wanted to get down there by myself for a while. I know Ben had some experiences down there in the basement when he was down there alone. So yeah, that would have been cool. Cool, Ben. And what there was the back. What was that back room with the doors, Benrican? What was going on with that room? I didn't. I know I peeked in there at one point, but I didn't. It was just some chairs in there, so I didn't really do anything. Just kind of poked my head in there. I know there was something going on. There was something going on in that room too. But one of my things was wanted to get in the bathroom. I wanted to have the old guy swearing at me. But by the time all said and done, I totally forgot to do that. I know Drew was saying that you and Drew and Ben want to get out there and do some daytime investigation of the mill. We got you guys got to let us know. Maybe I'll take the trip out there because I want to. Like I said, we want to go out to that battlefield that's not far away over in was it Monroe? I think Monroe, Michigan, at the battlefield. And I haven't been sweared at by a ghost, but we did capture when we were at the Joliet prison. We were doing the spirit box session. It was Philip or something like that. That's what the name said, and we were talking, asking about why can't we speak to Philip or something like that. And the voice came back on it and said he's an asshole. Well, I thought that was funny, and I thought that's a good catch too because I always say that spirit box. Oh, it's just radio talk. And, yeah, they don't swear on the radio, so I thought that was a pretty good catch on that BBP or the spirit box session at the Julia prison. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you gotta let us know, and especially me and Ben Rican, we'll take a trip out there again, especially if it's warmer. It was really cold that day. And I do their prices for doing the investigation is very reasonable. It's not like a lot of the other places. They're more popular. They want a lot of money just to do an investigation there for the night. And I'm just a small YouTuber. I'm not monetized, so that comes out of my pocket. And that's not can't do all of these things. Yeah, no snow would be great. Even though it's been pretty nice the last couple of days here. We've had temperatures in the 50s. I could see grass outside again. Even though the grass is all mushy. It's surprising that it's still kind of green after being under almost 2 feet of snow over here for what almost a month and a half or something like that. I'm just glad that it's going away. I hope we don't get no more. I know during March we could get dumped on with those heavy snowfalls where you get the heart attack snow where it's wet and heavy. It doesn't last long, but still those March and early March and snowfalls are terrible. But yeah, this is also the time we get those ice storms too up here. Hi, professional paranormal research. How you doing? Glad you can come by. Me too, Bedrick, and I'm glad the snow is melting. We can finally get out to some of those places we've been talking about getting to. We just need the ground to dry up a little bit more so we're not trekking through all kinds of mud now. I'll have to go back out to that arsenal there too. Get to some of the more of the do some more abandoned building stuff. So I don't know how much paranormal activity there is at Joliet Arsenal, but possibly. I know there was an explosion out there one time. If we could find out where that explosion happened, maybe might be able to find something around there. We do have to get out to that graveyard that's on Arsenal property. Yeah, right, right, Ben. It's crazy to think that we just a couple weeks ago there was terrible weather, freezing cold. I'm just pretty glad that at least the weather kind of held together for our drive out to Michigan and all the way over to Dundee there. Ran through a couple little snow flurries and snow showers, or we want to call them, but no major snows. No, didn't really affect the roads or anything like that. So that was good. Glad we made it all safe. And yeah, same thing over here in Chicago, Ben. You don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes. It'll change. But you guys are in between two lakes, so you don't know if you're going to get lake effect snow. You don't know what's going to happen over there in Michigan either. So it's pretty much the same with as here. Have a good night, Jared. Stay awesome, man. Talk to you later. Glad you can come by. You too, Laura. Have a good night. I'm gonna have to get off here myself, and probably at least by 8:30 I have to be off here. I gotta get prepared and get ready for work tomorrow. I haven't shaved all weekend, so I gotta do a quick shave so it's not so hard to do in the morning. I don't have to wake up early. Yeah, there was we went through some snow. We went to I don't know if we were going through Lansing at the point. I know we ran into some snow showers on the day of the drive out to the mill. But like I said, it wasn't bad. Especially living up here in the north, we're kind of used to the snow. So I hate it now. When I was a kid, I used to love the snow. I'd be out there all day playing around in the snow. But as I got older, cold made stuff starts making your back hurt, knees hurt. I got some knee problems also. Yeah, winter is no fun anymore. Yeah, I'm just glad it turned out really good. I had a great time. I got to meet some great YouTubers and some other paranormal channels. So it was good. I always love meeting more of the YouTube community. Yeah, one other thing too, we got to get Artem Orbit. We have to get Artem Orbit out and get him down to Bachelor's Grove that weekend. I haven't been to Bachelor's Grove in decades, so I got to get back there myself. But I'm still looking for that picture I have of when I was last there. I know I was sitting on a gravestone with with somebody. I don't remember who exactly was in the picture, but sitting on the gravestone there, somebody took our picture. You can see orbs in that picture, so I'm trying to find it. I know it's around here somewhere. I just had it's been a couple of years since I've seen it, but I know I have it put away somewhere. It was one of those memories things, so I just had it saved somewhere. I just got to find out where I put it. Yeah, when I started doing the YouTube videos, I thought about going down there too, but I remembered from when I was down there last that it's not the easiest to get in there. You got to park across the street and you got to be out of there before they. I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna deal with it now. And I was alone filming at that time before I met. Got to get out with you a lot more, and yeah, I just wasn't sure about it. So that was one of those things I just didn't do. But now that I got somebody to go down there with, it's a little bit safer, I guess. It's always having good to have somebody go with somebody, or at least have some people that know where you're going. I don't want to become a statistic. Yeah, Ben, if you want to get out there, yeah, let us know. Me and Pat Rican and I live pretty close to there, so yeah, if you're gonna head out there, love to get out there with you. That'd be fun. And it's really not that bad of a drive from where you're at too. So it's only a couple hour drive. But and even a couple hour drive needs planning and money to get do that stuff. So yeah. Oh, you were born in Chicago too. I didn't know that part. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was born here too myself, and I lived other places. I lived in Georgia for a couple years. Lived in Ohio for a couple years. For some reason, I always came back to Chicago. I guess because family's here, so it's easier to come back home where there's family. Yeah, that all got screwed up. Yeah, at least Pat Rican and I, we had lived close to the Joliet Arsenal. That's the perfect place to be. It's huge, huge property. Not a lot, not nowhere near people out there. You can walk out there for hours and not see a soul. So there's been several times where I was out there by myself, and the entire time I was walking around, not a person anywhere. Kind of creepy at times too because of that. But Pat Rican lived in Chicago all his life too. Yeah, very cool, Ben. Yeah, definitely let us know. We'll hang out again. Would be cool to have. If I had more access to the prison again. That would be cool too, because you would love the Joliet prison, Ben. That place is pretty active itself too. There's noises. I saw shadow figures a couple times being there when I was working, and yeah, being there by yourself and seeing a shadow figure, that's not fun. I don't. And having a couple times, when I was working there, I didn't. I started not looking ahead of me, holding the flashlight, looking ahead of you, and just look down, put the flashlight down, and just kind of walk where you're going because Yeah, I don't need to see no shadow figures when I'm working. It just give me a heart attack a couple times when I see somebody walk, at the end of the hallway, something go across, and you're like, "God, I don't want to go down there." And you're all saying, "Hello, hello, anybody here?" So yeah, I just started kind of ignoring, just watching where I walked when I was in there working. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Shadow figures, I think, are the ones that scare me the most right now. Noises and other things, I don't not too affected. I'll go and investigate those. But yeah, I see a shadow figure, and it's like, yeah, it creeps me out. The hair stands on the back of my neck. Yeah, a couple I've seen at the Joliet prison. One of them, I said, was walked across the hallway, and I had the flashlight, and this was at the end of the cell block too. So I'm walking down the cell block, and at the end of the cell block is where I saw the shadow figure. I saw the whole body outline and everything like that. It was just black, and like I said, your heart just drops, and you're hello, hello, who's down there? And yeah, it's not fun. The other time I saw the shadow figure there, it like something peeked out around the corner. I didn't have to go all the way down there because I was just going halfway down the room and I had to go up this one door and go upstairs. So I had the flashlight. I'm shining it down the hallway. You see something, the shadow come out around the corner, and yeah, your heart drops again. But you're just like, I'm going up here, and there's lights up here. I turn on lights and everything up in where I was going because that's where the all the electrical and panel equipment were for the cameras were. That was another time where you're like, I did say, who's down there? You don't get no answer. And you're trespassing if if there's somebody down there, you're trespassing. Oh, hey, Fox River. Yeah, you got to watch that video. It's a pretty good one. Got some good activity at this old mill we went to. We have to get together this summer too and go out fishing and stuff like that. We'll get Bat Rican to go fishing with us. All right, JJ. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here about 10 minutes. I got to call this about 8:30, so I got work tomorrow, so I gotta get myself ready myself, and I don't want to have to do everything in the morning. So I gotta shave. A little scruffy. My neck itches too, so I know I need to shave. Yeah, have a safe night, JJ. Take care. See you soon. Oh, great. Bet Rican loves fishing. So yeah, Fox River Bushcraft wants to go do some fishing this summer. So we'll do some fishing. We'll go to take Fox River to the Hotel Baker. We'll go hunt some ghosts. Right on the Fox River there. Yeah, I do want to go to the Hotel Baker. Wonder what I have to look into that, see if they charge anything, or what they would do charge for doing an investigation, or just have to get a room there one night. I'm down for that too. I wouldn't mind sleeping in a haunted room. Oh, you got back at the old job? Awesome, Badrika. That's cool. Yeah, I'm only on here for about 5 more minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up myself. So I gotta start getting. Oh, that's cool. An abandoned pool. I remember when I was younger in Addison, there was an abandoned pool. We used to go in there all the time and screw around. All right, Ben. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Be in touch. But I have to. I actually I do have to send you some of the footage. I came across some footage that you were talking about with down in the basement. I didn't include it in my video, but yeah, I'll have to send that to you. I think you'll be interested in that. You asking about if you heard some voices, but I'll get that to you maybe tomorrow. We'll send it off to you. Actually, I gotta get that back to Rob. He Rob left his charger in my car, so I gotta mail that back off to Rob too. I keep forgetting because it was in the little dish in my car, but I was in my car today and tried to charge my phone and I reached down to the dish down there and oh yeah, Rob's charger. Gotta send this off to him. But anyway, guys, I think I'll wrap this stream up here. I want to thank you all for joining me. Uh, Anybody that watched the videos and ain't afraid of no ghosts. All right, that's all we need. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me on this live stream here, and thanks for anybody that watched my video earlier. And if you're going to watch it tonight or tomorrow, whatever, hit that thumbs up button. Everybody have a great night and a great week ahead. Hope the week goes fast for you and you're back on the weekend again. So have a good night, everyone. Take care, and I will see you soon. See you later, everyone.